Hey guys, 𝙮𝙤𝙪 here, and today I'm back with a Deadside video. Now, I know I haven't done one of these in a very long time, but I've been playing a few other games. Obviously, 𝙬𝙚𝙀𝙧 just arrived as well, or at least the closed alpha has, so I've been playing a lot of that. But today I thought I would revisit Deadside and see what's going on with that game, because this was a game that I had followed ever since I saw it come about on Steam. And as you know, if you've been a follower of the channel for a while, I've covered it a lot as well. So I thought I would jump back in today, see what's going on, and see what the new update is going to bring, because they've actually released some of the update on the test server. So I was able to download that, jump in, and give it a go. So anyway, today that's what we're going to be doing, talking about the future of Deadside and seeing whether it has a place within the survival gaming genre. So if you do enjoy my videos, then be sure to leave a like, and of course if you want to stay up to date with all of my videos and make sure you see the next one, make sure to subscribe with the bell notification active. But anyway, let's jump straight into it. So almost a month back, Deadside released news of update 0.1.8. This was actually posted on July the 24th, so I'm like a month late, but like I said, there's been a lot going on. So let's just jump into the update sort of blog and see what's happening. In this blog, we'll talk more about the process of game development and give you some insight on how some of the things work. We can't demonstrate all of these processes to you, but we'll try our best at explaining them. And then it goes on to explain how their development cycle is and what's going on and what they're working on next. But obviously, we're going to skip that and get right into the meat of this and see what is happening in the game and see what's going to be coming soon, actually very soon. So they've been working on adding a new industrial zone, as you can see some of the assets here for that. But as we scroll down, we actually get some more exciting assets. We see some underground military bunkers. In these abandoned facilities, you'll be able to get good loot and meet some competitors who have the same interest as you. So this is a hint at what is going to be coming, or the changes to the map that's going to be coming. Underground military bunkers, really excited for this. It's always nice to have high tier loot areas. You know, a lot of the PvP focused is always around the high tier loot areas, so it feels like a massive risk going there, which I do like about survival games. Now we're going to go on to some events that are coming in this update. The helicopter. This helicopter will occasionally roam the sky and drop cargo during airdrop events. You'll also be able to see this helicopter crash during the heli crash event, which as well they've talked about in their roadmap. Now, if you're a weapons person and always looking for new weapons, this is the content that's going to interest you. They've added a 𝙬𝙚𝙀𝙧𝙚 50 cal. This monster will kill anyone in just one shot, even if the target is wearing a heavy utility vest. You'll be able to find this during missions or in boxes with prize loot, so I suppose from heli crashes or down in those bunkers that we talked about. A light machine gun, or the RPK. Another light machine gun, this one's the HK-MG36. We spoke about this one a while back in the 1.8 roadmap. And then some new equipment. We have a new tactical helmet. This helmet will be presented in two different versions, with camouflage cover and without. And a tactical assault vest, the mix of light armor with 4 slots of inventory. So there's a lot coming in update 1.8. I suppose there's kind of a mini map expansion to a degree, because we talked about the underground bunkers, but I don't believe that's actually going to be an expansion to the size of the map, as in outside the playable area that we've currently got. So moving on to the test server, this is what I've been playing today for a couple of hours, having a lot of fun actually. It makes me realize that I've missed this game. So if you own Deadside and want to test out update 0.1.8, make sure you go into the settings, into the preferences, and then select the test server, and then you'll be able to get a sneak peek of the new update. And actually what's really great about the test server is that you spawn with a load of the new gear, a load of the new equipment. So for example, in the gameplay you're seeing, I spawned straight away with the 𝙬𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙧 50 cal and had a bit of fun with it. So yeah, definitely recommend jumping in and testing it out. So what's included in this? They've got the airdrop event, some of the new firearms, new LMGs, the 𝙬𝙀𝙧𝙀 50 cal, and some of the new armor types. As well as that, some quality of life changes, some server settings, some balance fixes, optimizations, and all sorts of things like that. So I'll leave links to these in the description. But now we're going to talk about Deadside as a whole and where I think this game can really shine. So when it first released, it had some insane popularity. A lot of people loved it for its quick PvP fix. I mean, you could quickly run into a town, grab some loot, go to the higher tiered military areas, and just have a bit of PvP fun. Now, although that's great, and I know a lot of people enjoy that, I personally feel that isn't quite the survival gaming experience that a lot of survival gaming fans are after. Now, alright, I could be a little bit biased here because it's not really something I'm after. But when I think survival game, I think really doing everything you can to try and survive any situation. And here, although they've implemented like food and drink, you don't really need to worry about that too much. You can grab a couple of cans of food and drink as you go in. Just, it's not a big focus. Where I think this game is really, really good at is that PvP. It's different to playing a game like Call of Duty where you spawn with your loadouts or whatnot. Here, you've got to quickly find your loadouts, go into the PvP, or, if you're a seasoned player, you have that stash full of weapons and money and all sorts, so you can just constantly buy your stuff. That's what people are loving about this game. And I personally don't begrudge that at all. I love to see new survival game genres, I guess, like sort of flourishing and really making a name for themselves. So it's good to see that there is a fan base for this type of game. What I worry about a little bit is that I feel that the team that works on Deadside is relatively small. There's been a big gap between updates, and although they've included a lot of content within these updates, I feel like the gaps are just a little bit too big personally. For example, update 0.1.7, the previously large update that landed for Deadside, was released on the 26th of June. It's now towards the end of August. We don't actually have a date for update 0.1.8. The last news we had was around August, September time. Now, maybe 3 months isn't too big of a gap, but I feel with early access games, you do need that sort of continuous support, continuous update cycle. But I'm not like bashing on the game. I've already said that I feel like this is a small team working on Deadside, but I feel they're getting the updates right. The one thing I do feel that's missing is some more events, some more sort of life to the game, because it is very much you versus other players and some bots. There's not a whole bunch of activities to do. You can't go out hunting, you can't go and fish, or, it's just that. It's a bit of a shoot me up and base building. Now, I'm not going to say that this is everyone's opinion. This is an opinion piece, and you know me, I don't do huge opinions on this channel, but I'm a big fan of early access survival games, and I love to see them progress and grow into something that a lot of people enjoy and play. And I would love that to happen with Deadside. We always see early access survival games sort of come out of the gates and then just dwindle down in the player base. I don't want this to happen with Deadside because they've got some really nice features, they've got a really nice map actually. Whilst I was playing today, I forgot how nice the map is. Obviously, we want a bit of expansion to that map, but there's some really good groundwork in this game. So hopefully in the next couple of months, once 0.1.8 is out, hopefully we'll get some more news about bigger updates that are dropping, maybe that expansion, maybe some expansion to the survival features. But again, Deadside may not be that game that wants to be a hardcore survival game. I feel like it more wants to be a military shooter with survival on the side. But I must admit, playing around today for a couple of hours on the test server, I did enjoy it. The weapons are, fun to use. They pack quite a punch. The Barrett 50 cal, as you can see, does one-shot people, although it was a bot and my aim was awful. I feel like this update is good. It's definitely a step in the right direction. I feel like maybe it could have come a little bit sooner, but again, it's a small team working on it, so we can't expect weekly updates. One thing I do want to say about this game as well is the optimization is really, really good. I was getting max frame rate on it. I wasn't getting any server lag or anything like that. So I've got to give it kudos there. The game certainly runs well. Guys, before I continuously ramble on about a load of rubbish, there's going to be some veterans of this game. There's going to be people that have played hundreds of hours, maybe even thousands of hours of this game. They're going to be in the comments and telling me I'm completely wrong and I've got this all wrong. That's fine. Be sure to leave your opinions, and I love having these discussions. So I think that's a good segue to say that I do have a Discord server. It's nearing 200 members now. There's going to be a link to that in the pinned comment. I certainly recommend you coming over, checking it out. Let's chat Deadside. Let's chat about the future of this game, as well as other games. We've got channels for 𝙬𝙚𝙘, 𝙬𝙚𝙀, Survive Icarus, all sorts. Really appreciate it if you did come and check that out. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you want to see the next video that I upload, make sure to subscribe with that bell notification active. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.